I want to see what happens if I did the other one. Hold on. Let me save this here. We'll go over it later. I want to see what it'll do if I do this one. Okay. That's not going to work. I just make her mad. What? Rena's voice shouting. Then a whole new set of rules to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yes?
I just thought of another thing to write down.
Okay.
TV. It distracts me all the time.
Okay.
The grades aren't as high as they could be, but
it just gives us the same thing. All right.
Miss Beltran, I'd like you to open your prayer book, page 32, Psalm 103, verse 10.
Wait, I know that one.
Please say a prayer for Miss Gabriella, that she will allow herself to be healed by God's loving grace.
Okay.
I want to punch your face.
Afterwards, you may have a short break. We'll start again once I ring the bell.
Sure.
Sis,
yes.
you may have to hold my little bat ears or tail or whatever because I want to fly and punch her in the face.
Well, here we go again. Was a little bit of peace too much to ask for?
Apparently.
I guess it was. Oh, jeez. The sounds in his game, I swear to... Oof. There she is. I guess I should go talk to her. Let's save. Okay. I mean, that what she said, defending the Kylie tarot book, that was pretty cool. But does she seriously think she's going to get a nun to see things her way? Things like that, it doesn't help. It never did. Just more fighting. Fighting and noise. That's all it ever leads to. You know what to do, Holly.
Hey there. How are you doing?
What do you think?
Pissed off. Right, of course. So, we're doing this again, huh?
Well...
Why does it sound like she's punching the tree?
What happened back there was pretty weird, wasn't it?
Weird? What?
Weird.
Okay. Maybe not the best choice of words.
Nope.
She's kicking a trash can.
That's where our character needs to grow a backbone.
Great. This is awkward.
So, what are you up to?
What's it to you?
Nothing. I was just, wondering.
She broke a brick.
Mom never liked it when I got angry. Said it reminded her of my father.
Oof.
She'd always say, try channeling your anger into something more productive, Gabby. Pray. Read the Bible.
It doesn't always help. Anyway.
I tried, you know. It's a good book with a lot of good ideas. But for some reason, you people like dwelling on some things more than others. Throwing stones, for instance.
Calming stones?
Interesting.
So don't mind me. I'm just following her advice.
I see.
Helps if you find the big ones.
I know what she's throwing rocks.
Such as throwing, though. It's the nice, juicy crack you get when it hits something. You know what I mean?
I do understand the sound and the way it makes you feel getting it out. Oh, she's gonna break something, though.
I can't say that I do.
Figures.
Oh boy. I gotta find a way to get her to... Wait, get her to...
Get to her.
Thank you.
You're
If
welcome.
I don't, she'll just gonna fight with Adria again. And I don't want to keep dealing with that. Okay.
She should just try to ignore Adria or
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
or save before we do something stupid. Anyway,
Yes.
or volunteer to help clear up any misunderstandings.
I want to clear up any misunderstandings. So, this
I
one?
would say just try to ignore her.
Well, I was... Huh. Fine.
Look,
I swear, if
I
you keep
know
trying
you're
to get
having
accused
trouble
of drug, I'm
dealing
gonna
with
be very
Adira.
angry.
If it helps, whenever people say things that upset me, I try humming a nice little tune in my head. Sometimes I even think of a scene from my favorite story to match the song. Then afterwards, well, I can go about the rest of my day like nothing happened.
That's funny. That's what I do. Goddamn.
Sounds like a great way to let people walk all over you.
She's not wrong, but I do
Not wrong
understand
at
at
all.
the same time.
Yeah.
No! It's a way to keep things peaceful and happy for everybody.
I understand what she means about the people walking all over you thing, but at the same time, sometimes avoiding the fight is the best versus making the fight worse.
Oh, Holly, you poor naive child.
Why is she being so difficult?
Look, we're both stuck here with her, and we're clearly not changing her mind. Fighting with her like this, it's just gonna make it hard for all of us. I just thought it might be better if we all get along. That's all. Please, just let me help you out.
Please don't yell at us.
Help me out. Hear that a lot back home.
This time, though, someone actually means it.
Hear it so often it doesn't really mean anything anymore.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Adira wants to help me, you want to help me.
But she's not like Adira.
For some reason, everywhere I go, people seem so eager to help me, especially when it suits them.
But the thing is it's not solely to suit her. It's so you all get along.
Well, how about this? I'll help myself. And you? You keep to yourself.
Ouch. This isn't going anywhere, is it?
Oh, would you look at that? All out of stones. Anyway, don't let me spoil the mood. After all, you seem to be doing just fine here.
I'm gonna do something really quick.
I honestly feel like if Holly here didn't just keep to herself with the past, maybe they would have gotten along if they knew each other's backstories.
Hey, I was thinking I might be be able to help.
Really?
Yeah, I think I can get her to listen to me.
Good luck with that.
I can tell her that you're sorry, and then maybe we can just talk and clear up any misunderstandings.
Why should she be sorry?
Have her give me another lecture on how I'm a shitty person.
No, that's not... It won't have to come to that.
Really? With people like her?
It always does, sadly.
I'm gonna have to say I'm on Team Gabby.
You
Me too.
really think that? Then maybe Adira isn't the only delusional one here.
Oof.
Ooh.
Why is she doing this? Being difficult. I guess
Look.
Same thing.
We're both stuck here with her.
I think it
and
goes
we're
back to the
clearly
same
not
thing.
changing her mind. Fighting with her like this, it's just gonna make it hard for all of us. I just thought it might be better if we all get along.
So it goes down the same
all.
route.
Please, just let me help you out.
Oh, here we go.
Help me out.
Yep, it goes back to the same thing.
Hear that a lot back home.
Alright, it just goes back to the same thing. Alright, so let's go back to this one. Oh, she's just gonna cry. Well, that wasn't... Well, that went well. I picked up the rock. Or stone. She was lying. Still plenty of stones here. Oh God.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. You good, fam? Well, she wasn't lying about that, though.
Okay, how much anger is our character holding up here?
I think it's a lot.
She's gonna need a lot of stones.
It doesn't feel... It does feel good. That crack once that stone hits.
There you
Oh, she's crying. Poor baby. Oh
go.
my
Bad
God.
for her.
For the afternoon, we had a prayer session, topped off with a lecture on femininity, equality. I don't freaking know, and the dangers of dating. Really? Okay. Okay. All very insightful. All things I'm used to. Dinner was awkward. I led Grace, and Gabriella, well, she just kept quiet. Could have been worse. That's also something I'm used to. Oof. Oh, are we having another bad dream, or are we just frustrated? Already fast asleep? She makes it look easy. We're gonna write in our journal. Was Gabriella messing around with my table? But I would have seen her if she... Never mind. There, that's better. Wait. Why was she... So apparently Gabriella messed with our table. Or someone messed with our table. But the thing is that they were together the whole day. Excuse me. More prayers for the future, huh?
And
Ready, sis?
At the end of the first book, right after Kyle had hosted the seance with the spirits of Witchwood,
You're not supposed to be writing about this.
okay, Kyle chased Flair's spirits through the northern lantern marsh, wind in her hair, flying in and out of the great canopy.
Canopy?
Canopy, yeah. After that, she spent the rest of the night watching the shape-shifting morals of the Oaken Hall, drinking amber nectar and honey clubs, surrounded by all the friends she made along the way. The night was peaceful and still. Dearest Heavenly Father, if I had to ask for something, anything, it would be something like that.
I knew she was gonna tear it out.
Yeah.
What the hell? Holly? Scenes and spells? Flying and witches? Don't get distracted, Holly.
Witchcraft. Dearest Heavenly Father, I want to change. I want to be a better person. I'm far from perfect, so I know I probably don't deserve a happy ending.
You precious little bean.
But I'm trying. And at the end of it all, if I try hard enough, I like something like that. A peaceful night, a smile on my face, and a spring in my step, walking through a forest hand in hand with friends.
Amen.
Amen. I
Well,
said, can I get an amen?
That's... Oh!
What is your...
Yeah, I think it's where we left off.
And then what happens?
What? And then that happened?
And then what happened?
You said it yourself. The Bright Queen's secrets died with the Archwitch Elaine. So, that leaves us with only one option. Kylie felt all the eyes in the room turn to her. You can't mean. Perdita piped up, hands shaking in fear. Seance spells are forbidden.
I guess this is like the next night.
To a bunch of mischief makers like ourselves, nothing is forbidden. Grab your spell keys, friends. It's a long way to the rotting wood. Tonight, we'll be speaking with the dead.
Oh boy.
Oh, damn.
Language, child.
Language, Liana.
Shut up and read the next chapter. I've got to see what happens next.
I love her.
I'm getting sleepy.
What? Seriously? Just one more chapter.
Remember what happened this morning? If you keep sleeping in, she's gonna get suspicious. Look, come on. We can continue reading tomorrow.
I don't want tomorrow to come. I hate mornings.
Liana.
When I wake up late, she calls me lazy. Then I wake up too early and she says I need more sleep.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And when I do wake up on time, she just finds something else to complain about.
Oh, you poor baby.
I want to hug her.
Just do as she says, okay?
Yeah, when you can't win, you just gotta do what you can.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I can even help you out. I've got your back. She'll listen to me, don't worry. Hey, maybe we can...
You say that. You always say that. But when it comes down to it, you stand there with your mouth shut. You make it look so easy. You know?
You poor thing.
Mom's perfect little angel.
Yana. Look, I don't like it either. The rules, the lectures. Especially when she gets mad at you. But if you just do as she says, things can go back to normal.
Thing is that she is doing what she says, but her mom keeps ridiculing her.
Normal for you? I want to go out and meet with my friends. I want to watch movies. I want to have some fun. For once.
She lets us do those things.
She lets
She
you.
doesn't. We watch her movies. We visit her friends. And if anything we want happens to be outside of what the stupid church thinks is good for us...
Liana!
What? It's true. Give me a haunted forest and a seance spell any day. I'll have better luck talking to ghosts.
All right. One more chapter. How's that? Chapter 19. The Wraith in the Walls. The forest loomed over them, dark and quiet. Kylie led the way, raising up a jar of flare flies. The purple leaves of the underbrush crunching against their feet.
I'm getting a glass of water.
Please be careful.
Just make sure to be quiet. You don't want to wake them.
What?
She knocked over something. Can't move. It's just like last night. Funny, that room, second, so dark at first. Okay. Deep breaths, Holly. This is fine. This is normal. Calm down. Panicking never helps. The more you try, the worse it gets. Just lie still. You'll fall back asleep soon. Oh god, that sound. I don't like that sound. What was that?
Alright, don't
What do we
worry,
do?
it's
What do we do?
nothing. Don't worry, it's nothing, or nothing can hurt you. And those are in red text too.
Nothing can hurt you? Yeah, that's right. Nothing can hurt me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
Oh god.
What was that?
Why does it sound like their statue is moving amok?
Deep breaths.
Let's see.
Hold on. Okay.
Just relax. Close your eyes and go back to sleep, or wake up.
I hear knocking.
Wake up!
I hear knocking!
I moved my head like one of those fucking birds. That's how I moved in my head just now.
Oh god!
Yes.
Which one?
That was my bird.
Stop! Which one do we do? I'm not we'll do this one. We'll do this one. Relax, Holly. Just relax. Just go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Please. I just want to sleep. Oh God, please. Please. It'll all be okay. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna do something really quick. Okay.
Hello.
Nothing can hurt you. Don't worry, it's nothing. Yeah, that's right. Don't worry, Holly. It's nothing. You're just imagining things. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's all fine. Oh God. I don't like that. Deep breaths. Okay. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I need to wake up. Move. Come on. If I can't just move my head, hands, then the rest will follow. Please, get up. Move fingers. Oh no, 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 no. It's all a dream. Just a dream. There's nothing there. I'm just imagining things. Please. Just go away. I can't. Please. Please. Just go away.
Do not open your eyes. Don't open your eyes.
Okay. Okay. So what
Oh,
I'm gonna...
God, I was expecting a jump scare just now.
I was too. Okay, the last one we... Okay. So, basically, we chose this one last time. And nobody came after us. I don't like that knocking. That whole time. Wait, what? Oh, I'll be okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's all fine. It's nothing. That knocking bothers me. Because I had to keep looking over at my stream chat thing because there's knocking that whole time.
Liana, keep it down.
Huh? Also, on the left side of the room, there are 3 statues. If I remember right, there was only 2 before.
What was your first clue? Actually, no, there were 3 statues over there.
Ah, I dropped my phone.
Congratulations.
I dropped my funk.
Always so noisy. Okay. My phone was making a lot of noise.
Hey, Dad. Listen to this.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. They're both having bad dreams.
Oh, right. Ow, my neck.
huh?
What's up with her neck? Must have slept wrong. Like I always do. Huh? Looks like I'm up early. Well, no sense hanging around here. And There's no way I'm going back to sleep with that. Door creaks a lot.
Hello?
Hello? Sorry.
Guess everyone's still asleep. This is kind of exciting, though.
Okay. It's just like the
Episodes. Oh.
stories. Heroes explore castles all the time.
I wonder if it also has trapdoors or secret passages hidden in the walls.
Why do I feel like we're going to get into a lot of trouble? Once it hits 10, I am ending stream. Oh. As exciting as this game is actually getting. I think I read somewhere that nuns used them during the war to hide. Hey, maybe during my free time I could explore a bit. Maybe even forge a map.
Once the week's over, I'd have mastered the castle. Holy Beltran, the Lord of Dark Passages. Lone crowned queen of the castle.
Sounds fun. Real fun. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna say, I love the artwork in this game so much.
That nun was right. This place, there is a special air to it.
Huh? Oh, it's another statue. That's just so many of them all around here. Strange. Haven't noticed this one before.
Do you like it?
Oh! Woman, I swear to the Lord Cthulhu. Oh my god.
Oh, Sister Adira, I didn't see you there.
My dear, I've lived most of my life here. When sworn to the cloth, moving around silently becomes quite the habit.
Oh my god, no! No! No!
What?
Did you hear what she said? Wandering around being silent is quite the habit. They wear habits.
God.
Yeah. Oh my god. Laugh. Just laugh. I got it. That was funny.
Bit of a joke.
It was corny, but it was funny.
I was gonna say that was corny.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can be a bit slow sometimes.
Indeed.
It's fine, dear. You don't need to humor me. Unfortunately, comedy is one thing the Bible doesn't cover too well.
True.
You don't say.
Yes. You don't say.
But what I do know are the stories of our beloved saints.
Yes.
Saint Rosa de Lima. Are you familiar?
Huh.
Just a bit.
I was gonna say that name sounded familiar.
Is that so?
I have not read the whole thing, so
Yes?
I've only remember what I've been taught as a kid. And no, I'm not of the religious type. I just remember from the reading. Anyway.
I've noticed you, Holly, walking around the convent, observing our statues. I have a hunch that there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh.
Well, now, don't be shy. Tell me about her. I want to see what's inside that head of yours.
That sounds a bit wrong. Anyway.
Well, patron saint of the Philippines, also of florists, gardeners, and family conflict. She was born in 1586, canonized in 1671, feast day August 30th.
Impressive.
Well, back in school, each class was assigned a patron saint. I think it was in the 4th grade. We had a little painting of her at the back of our homeroom. Our Christian life teacher was super strict. Would call us up front, and if you got just one date wrong, then...
Oof. Then they'd be hell to pay.
Well, let's just say I made sure to never forget.
Yeah.
A relatable experience.
I have a feeling she went to the same thing as her in school.
Mother Italora was the same. I always had trouble with the years. All those numbers, they'd always get jumbled up in my head.
It's a lot to remember, let me tell you.
Wait, the Idolora? You knew her?
Knew her? She was my mentor. Taught me everything I know. But oh, it seems I've given away my age. And here I hope to pass for a woman in her 40s.
Excuse me? Okay, whatever. Anyway.
Well, I didn't mean to...
I told you not to humor me, child.
Oh. Okay.
But that's the thing now, isn't it? Whether it's for the saints or for ourselves, we're always so obsessed with dates, aren't we?
Very true. Very true.
Why is that?
It's a human flaw, just like we have an issue with time.
Yeah.
Eesh. When she's not giving a lecture, she's not so bad. After this, I will be stopping. What should I say? Oh, guess what? Good timing. Okay, we are actually going to end it here. 'Cause this is about all I can really play on this right now. I'll play more of this either Wednesday or Friday. I'm actually liking
Stay
this
tuned for the
a lot
next
too.
part.
Well, I don't know what we're playing Wednesday if I don't play this Wednesday. This game actually comes out officially Wednesday. I thank the devs again for sending me a copy. Very much appreciate it. I'm actually liking it. I'm wanting to see what's up with our main character, like who she actually is. What is the backstory with her sister? And why we were physically sent here when we were considered a good child to begin with. I'm curious on that. Also, let's check the gallery right quick. Did we get anything for the gallery? Yeah, we did. Got a few things for the gallery. Got a few nice things for the gallery. What do we have for this? Huh. Interesting. Well, there's a lot for this. I wonder if I can click things in the background too, actually. I didn't even think about that. What's this one? Oh, okay. Oh, your new home. Oh, so far I got the achievement, your new home. That is what I've gotten so far. No. Okay. Okay. All right. Give me a moment.